going on, chicken nuggets? We're in a McLaren 570S heading to Queen Square, Bristol Car Club. They've got a summer solstice car meet. Apparently there's going to be some tasty stuff there. We're going to find out shortly. And the last time I drove one of these was actually on a track. I did a review on the 570 GT, which was fun. This definitely feels harder, I can tell already, after only being in the car for a few hours yesterday. But yeah, looking forward to trying it out and see what it's all about. Here we go. What we got here? We got a little 540. What a pretty little colour. He's taking a video of us, and we've got a video, hopefully, of him as well. I love it. Driving a supercar is really, really good fun. But when you see a supercar go past you, you can just see a lot more of the lines and the undulation and the, you know, like the wheels going around. So it's actually a moving thing as opposed to just static. It looks so good when you see a car go past you. Wow, this car is so chuckable. It can make, I think it can make any driver look like a driving god. It sounds really good as well. This bright red colour you can see everywhere. As I said before on the 570 GT, it's got a very low scuttle, which means the visibility is amazing all round. This has got better visibility actually because it hasn't got the little GT hatchback. So I'm in manual mode at the moment. Wow! Acceleration is fantastic. What a lot of car for the money. What a lot of car for the money. I love the fact that you've just got this huge Rev Counter right in front of you and the Alcantara steering wheel. I'm a big fan of the Alcantara steering wheel. Just seems so much sportier. I don't know what's extra and what's not and what's standard. I would imagine these inserts are probably extra. I'll have to double check on that. And this one's got quite a lot of carbon fibre, which I'd imagine is an extra as well. Got carbon fibre on the centre panel, carbon fibre on the steering wheel, on the door panel as well. And then all the active and everything else, including turning it into drive, neutral, etc., is down in the centre console as well. And the 570 doesn't have the console that goes all the way along that maybe people have seen in the 650. This one just has the infotainment screen here and then nothing else here. I love this little rev counter. So revs up to 9,000, but then above that you've got the shift lights. So it's telling you, please look after my car. The first three are green, the middle three are red, and then we're going for blue. So let's have a look at the... Pulling into Carscombe with Queen Square, Bristol, and so far some nice looking cars around. So we've been in this car for a few days now, and I have to say, I'm in love with the colour. This red looks amazing. Really, really, really looks good. You know, normally only associate red with Ferraris, Lamborghinis, and that was only old Lamborghinis, by the way. Lamborghinis aren't even synonymous with red anymore. But this red looks absolutely fantastic. I love how it's broken up here in all the different parts. I think it gives it a superb contrast. These doors close so well. You can tell it's very well built. And this, of course, because it's the S, you miss, if you saw our GT video, you miss this part here, which is the coupe part where you put your luggage in the GT. So that's the main difference between the S and the GT that you can see aesthetically. The differences to the car, this is definitely harder. No question whatsoever. I said before, unless you jump out of the GT straight into the S, you won't notice difference, but you do. This is definitely a harder car. This is good on the side, I think. The McLaren Bristol sign I think was pretty funky. And let me take you inside as well, because the interior is quite nice in here. It matches the car very well. As you would imagine from any car, you're not going to spec a completely bonkers colour inside that doesn't match the colour outside. So it flows very beautifully. Infotainment is okay. I think McLaren could do better on the infotainment system. Personally, I think it's been a little bit troublesome ever since the 12C. And it's got better and better, and you know, it's good, but it's definitely room for improvement on that, I think, Mr. McLaren. Love these wheels. I guess they're an option because they look fantastic. Typically, any car these days, any manufacturer, that if you want the best looking, you've got to pay a bit more money. These look great, diamond cut alloy wheels, and the back with the diffuser and everything, looks so good. It looks a lot more bang for the buck than it is. It looks like a really, really expensive sports car. I said with the 570 GT, the car really looks as good as lots of cars that are 2, 3, 4 times the price. And I really do believe this is the case with the 570S as well, which essentially is the same car, just without this coupe part here. I got a bit of deja vu because we just dropped off the 570S in the exact same spot as we did with the 570 GT. If you haven't watched that video, watch it. There'll be a link in the video somewhere or other, here or there. And you know what? This car, I think is phenomenal. I think the car is just, the problem is we all get so sucked in and we overlook the likes of these sort of cars because of the LaFerrari and the P1 and the 918 and all the hypercars that are out there. But this is just a magnificent car. It's fast, it looks fantastic. It's got loads of presence. The doors open up, it sounds fantastic. Everything about the car really is very, very special. And it's a shame that, me included, with social media and at car shows, you kind of overlook it. But actually, if you're lucky enough to own one of these cars, you should be very, very pleased with yourself. So final thoughts of the 570S. It's definitely stiffer than the GT, no question at all about that, but it's livable. It's not like it's knocking your fillings out. The suspension and the dampeners make a good job of making sure the ride is enjoyable, and it is blisteringly quick. I think that would be the takeaway thing for me. This car, bang for buck, wow, it's a quick car. Very, very impressive, this little pocket rocket from McLaren, which leads me nicely to say, thanks to McLaren of Bristol for looking after us with this little car for the weekend. Finally, guys, do us a favor, we need some love. You've watched the video, now tell your friends about it. We need some more subs, we need some more likes, we need some more views. So tell your friends about our channel, and there's some really, really good fun things to come.